Hello folks and welcome back to today's video. Today's video got a pick up from World of Books, even comes in a World of Books package. An eBay pickup and another wee Switch pickup as well. Switch one already opened. So start off with that. It's sealed but the seal's damaged. It was Music Magpie off eBay. £15, but there was a discount code, so it worked out to be £12.52. It's along them lines anyway, £12, so 12.5 quid, you know. But as AEW Fight Forever, if you can see up here, that's sealed but it's damaged. I don't care if that's an official seal, but it's meant to be brand new. Take their word for it, Music Magpie. But yeah, I don't know how well this will play on the Switch, to be honest with you, but I can only try. Yeah. No, I've never played Switch for bloody ages. Not a Nintendo man, but it's nice you can lie in your bed. It's a Switch Lite on, so that was the first. 12 quid for a Switch game. Not too bad, eh? Because it's a World of Books order, but we'll save that in the last, even though this is what I think it is. The best game at them. But we'll see. So we'll get into this one. This is for eBay. It is sure that's PS3 game. Kind of neglected the PS3 collecting for a wee while there, but yeah, this looks. Wait till I just check the condition. Nice wee pink envelope. Oh, nice wee touch in the disc. Manuals there as it's described. Just a quick check it there. Not a scratch on it. I paid, I think it was 14 something plus postage, which worked out just over, it was like £17.03 off eBay. It's probably one of them games that I've got involved. I used to have this on the 360 back in the day. It's a no bad game, not the greatest, but it's not the worst. I've already played it. It's Spec Ops Alliance. Yeah. So yeah, complete. But yeah, decent. If you've not played it, well, you're missing it. Yeah, I've got the World Books on it, but I've got this. I think if I showed this in my video, I've had it for a wee while, but my favourite UFC fighter. It's a limited edition figure. Hard to get a hold, hard to get it for America, imported. £65 I paid for it. There was one on eBay in the UK for double that. It's not even on eBay anymore. This is even rarer because it's a 2021 edition. Normally you see the 2020 edition, so. But it's a blessed man forever. This is when he was a featherweight champ. Max blessed all the way, okay. Still sealed. I've had this for a while for February. There's a few other fighters you can get, as you can see. As it says on the back, Max Holloway best. For Hawaii, debut 2014. Highlights featherweight champion. So, yeah, just wanted to show it off because it's my favourite. I'm not a guy for picking up figures or that, but if it wasn't for this guy, I wouldn't have watched the UFC if I was here. I was playing Fight Night Champion about a year and a half ago, and I decided to look up kind of fighting games as it at the time, and UFC was on Game Pass. I had the Game Pass membership, so I was playing UFC 4, and then because I was playing Fight Night, I went onto YouTube and I went best boxer in the UFC. It came up Max Holloway, and funny enough, the next pay-per-view was Max Holloway versus Justin Gaethje at 300. So best boxer in the UFC. My first pay-per-view I watched was him KO Justin Gaethje in the last second of the last round, win the BMF title. The next fight I seen him, he got KO'd for the first time ever. And then recently just beat Dustin Poirier, which is a good fighter as well. But enough of that, back to the pickups. World of Books, as you can see. This was, wait a minute, put the computer on the screen, it was £8.03. If you bought 3 games, you got 30% off. They're all PS3 games, but as you can see, Not very well packaged. You don't even need to create an account for World Books. I just use PayPal and put my address and everything in, so I need to mute that music because it's got to cause copyrights. So we'll get into it anyway. You see what it is. Chief arrived in one piece. And go for there. Huh? So they're all in one piece. So start off with the first one. Fun how they've got the disc facing that way, but no ideal. I don't like that. Right, we'll sort that. So this one, I'm just looking at the screen again because it's on my computer. This costs, well, after the discount, £1.89. Probably worth that anyway. The last time I played a game like this was Track and Field on PlayStation 1, and is it Athlete Kings on the Saturn? My pal had the Saturn now. So I don't know if this is button bashing or what, but it is Beijing 2008 now. I've never played it, so I can imagine it will not be button bashing, but if it is, somebody let me know below, because I've not tried it yet. It just arrived, but manual's in good condition, and I'm just looking, I'm going to keep looking at it there just to see what. They'll say very good on, anyway, there's not a scratch on the disc, so PS3 games shouldn't really be scratched, but I've seen a few. But that was that, Beijing. Seen my last video, I think I've got that mystery box, link up there, had Vancouver 2010, I'd have to look at it there to see on the shelf. So that's another one to add to that. Do I put Beijing next to Vancouver on my shelf, or do I put them in alphabetical order B? I'm not decided yet. But that was the first one, the cheapest one. Second cheapest one came to, as I'm looking over again, £2.30 after the discount. Look, the disc's hanging out of it. Is that a scratch? I think sometimes the Blu-ray looks like a scratch and it's not, that just needs a wee white, I think. That's fine. But the disc wasn't hanging out of it. £2.30 I says this one. Never played this one either. I didn't own an NFL game, so I didn't even know it's an EA big series, but it's NFL Tour. Is this an arcade game or is it more kind of NFL? I don't know, make the highlights the limelight. Arcade action. Yeah, I've answered my own questions though. Complete anyway. Good condition. A wee sticker on the disc which can come off. Manuals there. Something else sneaking at the back here I can see. EA official gaming guide. Never seen this before. Showing you some games and that. Small one, but we'll put that there. That was two. And this came to look over £3.84. This is the game I was wanting. Probably be this. They've done that again with the disc. Annoying that. Anyway, I've got this kind of collections for the PS2. I own it on digitally on Series S. Manual's a wee bit creased, but it's fine. But it's Sega Mega Drive Ultimate Collection. Own this. It's no, they'll remove most of these for the digital stores. That's what I got. So that worked out £3.84, which I thought was good. The total cost for all these was £8.03. No free delivery as well with that. So it was them free. World of Books. Good condition, I would say. And that was it for today's. So that was the World of Books, Spec Ops, and AEW. Maybe kind of says a lot about me. Sports games, shooting games, wrestling games. Yeah, the UFC though, but anyway, thanks for watching folks. Hope you made it this far and see you next pickups video.